with the shits. Diva, I'm with the shits. Yeah. I'm with the shits. You can't control it. When I grind up on you, I own it. You know I'm gonna hop on it. You my sexy king and opponent. We fucking fighting, you know it. Release the beast for a moment. Don't keep it locked when it's loaded. I'ma show love to the ones who kept it real with me. Cut off the ones who lied and tried to steal from me. I gave people chances to prove their loyalty. I move accordingly and rock with those who be calling me. Unfortunately, I got people who don't give a damn. Saying this but doing that, they must forgot who I am. Diva, I cut you off if you don't understand the meaning of keeping it real, so you really pretend. You really not fam, you really no friend. So why come in wanting a good chick? Let's not do this again. So I'm gonna just keep it right there for now, alright? So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, you feel me? So, welcome to a vibe with Sparkles, where the vibe is always genuine, you feel me? Where we can just catch a vibe, spark a spliff, games, discussions, music, promo, and all that, you feel me? So, my quote of the day is, life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. So, like I said in my first episode, I live by quotes. So every episode I will be saying a quote, and this time is life is what you make it. Okay guys, so today I have a very, very, very special guest. A close friend. A very, very close friend, and she's also a CEO of LandLawdWear, okay? So everybody give it up for Jess Love, y'all. Jess Love. Hey, baby. I fell in love with a shooter. Ain't doing no gang, gang. Not a bang, bang. I fell in love with a shooter. Bang, bang, got that clip. I fell in love with a shooter. Ain't no gang, gang, got a bang, bang. I fell in love with a shooter. Do this bang, bang, got that clip. Alright. That is your newest single out right now, right? Yes. Alright, y'all. That is Shooter.
Fell in love with a shooter.
Okay.
Featuring Chavo Green.
Yes, shout outs to Chavo Green. So let's talk about Fell in Love with a Shooter. So like what happened? Like how did you find the beat? How long did it take?
I don't know, it was just actually random. My dad woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm in a writing mood, and the first beat I find, I'm just gonna write to it.
That's what's up.
It wasn't actually the first beat, it was the second. It was the second. The first beat was kind of cheesy, too cheesy. But the second beat, I was like, yeah, I'm rocking it. I just started writing. I never even really wrote like that.
Okay.
I'm more of like love or heartbroken or, you know, Mary J or Leah.
Yes,
you
and
know,
this was a little
school.
twist, and it's also a little bounce, a little, and I love it, y'all. I love it.
It was so different.
So, was it originally just a track for you? Did you plan to have a feature on it?
Actually, no. I did not plan to have a feature, but I just got stuck for the second half, and I was just like, I really think I should put a rapper on here, because as me not, you know, something new that I'm doing,
right,
and me not being a rapper and all of that, I just was like, alright, let me just switch it up differently, put a little like rapping into my singing, but I really do hear a rapper, so I was just like, who am I gonna put on here? I tried to like hit up so much people that I know.
Right.
Not so much, but a few.
The ones that you felt that was worth it on the track.
He invited me to be on his track, so I was just doing a hook, and we were just playing around with his hook actually in his crib, and he was just like, you know what, just come to the studio with me. And then Chavo was on his track, So I was just like, I really like his sound. He's dope, so dope. I was like, I think I want him on the shooter track.
That's good. You was at the perfect place at the right time.
Right time.
That's good.
So,
it was on a mission.
yeah, I just, because I didn't even plan to go to the studio, but I was there and I met him and he was super dope. And I just put him on the track and it just was like,
perfect,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any like latest projects that you have out that you want to share with us?
I do. I've been going through a little something. You know, everybody go through something.
Yes, we do.
But it's a song called Voices.
Okay, Voices. Okay.
My homeboy, another collab.
Okay.
Which was like perfect. Another perfect collab. My homeboy named Polo Loco is his name.
Okay.
And he's super dope. He's another Haitian cat.
Yes.
I'm Haitian myself.
Yes. Big up to all the Haitians.
But yeah, we did a Haitian track right before this one. And that's coming out soon, before Voices. But I really went in. I got a little bit dark. Which I don't normally do.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure you close out for us for that. So you guys, please stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, y'all.
This is my cheers.
Cheers.
To me being on your show for the first time.
Do we tap
cheers? Yes.
Okay, so Jessie, any quotes you want to give anybody for today, like in general, or a statement?
Yes, definitely. Actually, I was so, like, in my zone this morning, and I just was like, if I was to tell the world something today, just like, you know, I woke up and I just want to tell the world, just like, don't let anything, absolutely anything, ever change you. Just never change for the slightest reason, because once you flip that switch, it might be hard to come back to who you used to be or what you used to know. Just don't let anything change you. Just rock that and be that way forever, because you just don't know.
Yes, thank you so much, Jessie, for sharing your statement, your quote, and I hope you guys live by that or take that to heed. If not, hopefully it's one person, you get what I'm saying? So, Jessie, I've known you for so long. Like, how long has it been? Like,
it's been like almost a decade.
Almost a decade. Okay. Listen, we have to celebrate our 10-year friendship anniversary.
Yes, we do.
We most definitely gotta.
Because it's literally been like 8 and some change.
Yeah.
So, to me, round it off, that's a decade. That's a decade. And I really do truly cherish that, because we going places, and I'm glad to be like in this, you know, like doing it with you, and like amongst the people that shout out to Liberty, shout out to Young Lord, shout out to Landlord. Young Lord is our toddler, you know, line, and that's gonna come out.
And, well, but you're not just talking about Landlord. Let's talk about the clothing line.
Yes.
What made you realize you wanted to start a clothing line?
Actually, Landlord did.
Okay.
Like, he's like, whatever he put his mind to, he's gonna do it. And whatever he does, he's gonna make sure it makes sense and it makes money. And I just really got motivated to the fact that I had somebody around me like that that's really like, you know, true to what he wants to do. You know what I mean? And he stick to it and he gonna ride with it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and on to the next. And he's gonna be big. He created the whole logo by himself. And I just was like, yes. I was rocking the idea, and I was saying, you know what? Let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, he's very, very talented.
Right.
So he's also like has a variety of things. He does his own cover arts and his editing for videos, and you know, records himself, you we're about to build up a studio personally.
So tell me, because I'm on the outside looking in when it comes to like clothing and wanting to bring.
He customizes too.
Right. So tell me like some of the things that people may not understand when it comes up to like merchandise, or when it comes up to pricing, when it comes up to material or like logo designs. Like,
one thing is, you don't want to have a crowd that loves your clothes and you're selling cheap clothes, or at least like low quality clothes. If you have like people who really love your work,
right,
and love your look and everything, you want to at least make your customers or your clientele happy,
okay,
with what they're buying, especially with the prices that you give, because it's tedious work for everybody who start from scratch and is not working with a big manufacturer or whatever, and you really taking your time with each and every clothing that you work on. It's real tedious work, you feel me? And it's hard work. So the prices that you give, you want also the people to love what you do.
Right. You don't want to gyp yourself, but you don't want to overcharge people.
Exactly. You want to make your money, but at the same time, you want them to love what you're doing for the money.
Right.
It's basically building a fan base with also like our music. Yeah. So we got the clothing line to also bring out the music as well. You feel me?
For a typical two-piece like this, how much would this be?
My two pieces run from 35 to 50.
Okay.
Depending, like I said, on the styles and the customization.
Okay.
Like, you want reflecting, you want glow in the dark, you want 3D, you want all of that, we do that. You want velour, you want all of that, we do that. But it's depending on how you want your stuff to look.
Okay.
It's not like you come to the store and you just get what you see on the rack, you feel me? We want to take our time to make sure you love what you wear.
And I love that, because
if you had a say in it, it's even better. You know what
that's
I mean?
what I'm saying. I was going to say, do you ask like, ambassadors, how does it feel? I know you've been asking me a couple of questions.
How does it feel?
And sometimes you can tell. You can tell me like, this will look better on you, this will be more fitted. And interacting and conversating and getting.
If you like a loose, if you like it tight, like
and I love that, because you have certain clothing lines who would just freaking gyp you, charge you like $200-$300 for a little something, and then you wear it and then you wash it one time
and then it's done.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I don't want. That's what I don't want. Even if we start from the bottom, and we do start off with a manufacturer that's just like, their material is this way, and then we find something better. It's just growth. You understand?
Yeah.
You gotta start from somewhere. But as long as you're growing, that's all that matters. You feel me? You get better, the quality gets better, the clothes get better, and at a point you're gonna get to where you're like, this is it. You know what I mean?
Tell me, like, how old were you when you like first started to sing? Like,
I was 14.
14?
Yes.
Okay, and like when you discovered that you had a voice, were you shy to like show it, or like?
I auditioned for Donnie McKirkland, and he was very tough in who he wanted in his choir. He was building a choir out of his church. We used to go to his church in Long Island.
Wow.
And we went, and he's very dope, and he's a very dope individual, and you can talk to him like he's an older brother. He'll give you advice like you are his younger sister, his friend. And he was building a choir, and everybody had a chance to audition. And my friend who passed away, she was 35 at the time, but she was my next door neighbor, and my mom didn't really let me go. She's all Asian. She let us really go off with anybody, but she would, her parents have a church on Cortellia in Southbridge. Okay. And we used to go to that church with her, but she used to take us all the kids from the building, and she used to just get us all on the train to allow I went to church to Long Island. And before she got really sick, she had gastric cancer. And but she was dedicated and took us to church every Sunday. And we went to his church. And we made the choir. It was dope. It was so
I'm
dope.
so
And that's how I knew I had something.
for you to even experience something like
Yeah.
that is major at
Yeah.
such 14,
Yeah.
15. Like,
it crushed me when she passed away
I
because
know.
she was a motivation for me at that
Right.
time because we wasn't really doing it in the building as kids, you know. So
person is the one who pushes you, and that's to motivate you. And I'm sorry about that, because I know how it is with someone very close, and you know, to even motivate you on that type of level and believe in you. Someone that believe in you
she really did.
and supported you like that.
But then I started getting beats and then started writing.
Okay.
Instead of, because I had acapella things that I did acapella. But then I started getting guys with instruments and like friends that knew how to play instruments.
Okay.
And I was like, I wanted to do acoustic music. I still do actually.
Acoustic?
So I'm looking for a lot of people who know how to play instruments because acoustic music is just really...
Comment down below, spam the comments, please. Don't be shy. Spam it.
Yes. I gave you the song, I gave you love. Tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want to put it down and get it. Tell me how you want to touch it. Tell me how you want to... I love that song.
Okay.
I love that song.
Listen, I'm putting her information in the description below. You guys follow her. Check out her music. She is really, really, really dope. Jess Love. Okay. So we're going to go into our open discussion.
Yes.
Open discussion. So our open discussion today is...
the basics of co-parenting.
Yes, co-parenting, y'all. See, me, I don't have any kids, but I know a lot of friends, family who do, and co-parenting is major fact and the key was going on. From then to now, from when humans was born. From when Dad Beats was that, and Mama Beats was there. Nah, I'm playing.
I like that. We're going to keep it up. But yeah, no, on a serious note, why I wanted to just bring that up, one thing. I'm a mother of two beautiful babies.
Yes.
I have a boy and a girl. And I am separated and, you know, going through a divorce. But God, you know, makes things happen for a reason.
Right.
Some things don't work out. Some things do, but you just gotta like live and move on, you know?
Right. So what is co-parenting to you?
To me, co-parenting. I'm not perfect, you know, but I just believe that just be one with the situation, right? Like just try to find a balance to where you can reach and just be one and understand each other, understand the situation, understand what's going on, and be real.
Okay. So how do you co-parent?
Co-parenting is, well, right now it's like fishy in my situation, but if I could just say and go on what I say, I would just be like, be cool. Just be cool. Just have a cool situation going on, because if we don't understand each other, it's really going to be a rocky road, and then the only people that really suffer are the children.
Or the kids.
You know what I mean? So if you could be cool with the other, you know, the other side, whatever you want to call it, the other parent, the other situation, you know what I mean? It depends on your situation and level, you know what I mean?
So what do you feel like is your next step to make the co-parenting or your situation to go like at least a step better or a little more better, or like what do you do to compromise, or like?
I mean, right now, I have ideas. I'm not going to say that things are perfect.
Right.
I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. My situation is rocky, but one thing I really want to do, like I said, is just be cool. Be cool, yeah. Try to be cool, like, and just try to make the situation better, not worse.
Not worse,
yeah. You know, the fighting or the back and forth doesn't really help. Just understand the situation and move forward. How are you gonna move forward?
Okay.
Just basically.
So do you guys talk about that? Like, do you guys try to like handle certain disputes?
It's a tough situation right now.
Okay.
It's a really tough. I can't even. I'm not gonna even lie. We're not on good terms, but I would like it to be on really good terms.
Right.
If I could have it go differently. I don't want the drama. I don't want the fighting. I don't want the arguing. I don't want none of that. Right. If I could have it one way, I just so want to be cool. And just have a vibe.
So what about counseling?
I mean, if I could say counseling would work with some people, it doesn't work for some, it works for some. But counseling is a way, to really try to sit down and understand what's going on and try to talk about things. If I could sit down and talk, it would be dope, to have a situation where I can sit down and talk. Some people don't get that situation. There's some females that can't sit down and talk to their baby father. There's some that can, you understand? And some envy the ones that can. You feel me? And some take advantage of the situations that they have, and that's so easy, you know what I mean?
That's why you gotta just remain humble, because anything can happen, especially when you're in the wrong,
or the right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, it's still about the kids.
Exactly.
So you can't have mutual grounds or something. Something have to give. You can't be spiteful. You can't be mean. You can't be envious and stuff like that. Just be better for the kids. You ain't gotta like me. I don't have to like you, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna live my life.
Let me tell you one thing. But as a mother, going through this situation, it just makes me grow up a lot. And it just makes me realize that they are, because I've been through that, but it makes you feel it twice or 4 times as much that they are all that matters. And they make you feel what's missing when they're missing through the separation.
Right.
And the kids, sometimes have to go back and forth. Right. There are a lot of women that can relate to that.
Yes.
The kids have to go back and forth, and maybe that's the better situation, that they have to, have 2 homes, and it's probably dope for them because they have twice as much, you know what I mean? But
that's another
some kids don't like that, and it's just like, how do you talk to
she gotta be stress-free.
Yeah.
They're already dealing with the separation.
So it's important to co-parent so the parents understand. So the parents to know how to talk to the kids. It's not 2 things going on. Oh, this is this, that is that. No. Both sides understand what's going on, so both sides know how to deal with how to talk to the kids so they can understand what's going on. Because they might be confused. They're young. My kids are young. So
So I know I did a few research the other day when I came up to the co-parenting and stuff like that, and I came across a website and a few numbers. So I will have the number as well if people want to have therapy or train on how to co-parent. It sounds crazy, but a lot of people confuse parallel parenting and co-parenting, because co-parenting is when you guys can move around and do stuff without even worrying about what's going on, how people feeling, how y'all feel towards each other, you get what I'm saying? Versus where parallel parenting, where y'all bumping heads all the time, y'all can't coexist, y'all can't get along, y'all can't. You get what I'm saying? So that's something I learned yesterday. I never heard of a parallel parenting. I never heard of that before. So that was something new to me as well.
That's the part, because at the end of this, I wanted to just say, if there's women out there that do want the counseling, or that do need to talk to somebody, I do have information that I'm going to give, and she'll give at the end of the session, that you could call the numbers and actually speak to someone. Or if I just wanted to start my own thing, honestly, and just have maybe people call me, and we can speak or relay, if you want to relay, or you just want somebody to listen.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of single moms who feel like they can't talk to someone, or even
But they don't want to talk to the
friends
professionals that just do it for the money.
Exactly, because you have to pay for everything, you get what I'm saying? But this is something that you don't have to pay for, because it's something relatable, something free.
Not to say that I want the whole world calling my phone talking about that they went to the grocery store. No. This is something that you really want to get off your chest, and you just want to speak to somebody. And it's off the books. I'm not recording, and you know what I mean? We're just talking, and I could be an ear or I could talk back. It doesn't matter, but it helps you and it helps me. Especially I big up for my people, my black women. I'm here.
Okay. Most definitely. You guys take advantage of that, okay? I will have Jess Love information in the description below. So I know I created a few tips, and maybe you want to include more, because like you said, you're a mom and you're going through a situation, you get what I'm saying? So I have one, determine how to spend time with the kids. That's if, you know, of course, not involved, and you guys can like really co-parent and dropping the kids off. You have the baby Monday to Friday, and I have them on weekends. Be clear. 2, discuss times. The pickup time and the end time. Establish locations for pickups and drop-offs. That's very important. Discuss how to handle cancellations. And create a plan to handle disputes. You don't want to argue and fuss and fight in front of the kids, because remember, they see and watch everything that you guys are doing, and they also can get affected by that mentally, emotionally, and they already dealing with you guys separating. And if you want to include like tips on how to like co-parenting and help things go smooth, and
don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
You're here just to exchange your kids. You say bye, bye daddy, bye mommy, or whatever it is, and they go to the next parent, get in the car, and just don't exchange any words if it's that deep. If it's a nice, you know, calm situation, do the same thing. Exchange your words, but it's like, hey, how you doing? You feel me?
Right.
You good? All right.
He ain't take his vitamins today.
Oh yeah, if it's a situation like that, if the kid is sick, you know, I gave them some medicine like about an hour ago. You might want to give them in another 3 hours, and talk about just the children. That is the simplest thing that I see for a simple situation. You feel me? Because anything extra, yo, what you about to go do? Who you hanging with? Or my homie told me you was with some next nigga. Or I heard you had a girlfriend. We don't do them things.
Thank you so much, Jessie, for vibing with me, talking about co-parenting, teaching me something new, and hopefully giving advice to other females out there, or other fathers as well, for co-parenting. And we're just going to close out with this. She's going to close out with Voices.
You lost another one. I had a thought in my head that I wanted you there tonight. There tonight. I had a thought in my head that I wanted you there tonight. There tonight. I was thinking one night, I had a little metal on my right, Swifters on the left side, thinking about my whole life. I wanna fill you up with lead, the reaper's walking through my head. He keeps talking to me, he keeps telling me to have no fear. The reliever to my pain's right here. The things that I'm thinking, shit, I know that they wrong. The things that I'm wishing, damn, these feelings are strong. The fire keeps talking to me, the devil is putting me on. Me and you, we just can't get along, faking it and we caught in the zone. Now I'm wishing you're gone. It's just me and my Nina, thoughts in my head and I'm popping the trunk. Get my dogs on the phone, cause they coming along while I'm singing a song. Couple shots and you gone. I had a thought in my head that I wanted you there tonight. There